It says it's been live streamed, but I don't see anything on YouTube.
Yeah, I think it starts already.
Yeah, we are live. All right. Well, welcome everyone. Apologies, I have a slight cold. This is the second get together of the community team. Today we are gonna open the agenda, present some stuff, and have you ask if you have any questions. So in order to do so, Kiki has prepared some pretty nice slides and with some surprises. So let me share my screen. There we go. Can folks see that?
No. There you go.
No, now it's
All
okay.
right. Now it's okay. All right. Welcome, everybody. This is the second community get together of the event, a virtual event called Ask a Fox. Today, we are just having an open call get together with our community. I am Costandina. I am leading the community efforts and the support team in Mozilla Corporation. And with me, there is Kiki, who is also my partner in crime when it comes to our support. Forums for Firefox and different Firefox distributions. And with us, I'm very happy that we also have Wayne and Heather, who are leading the community efforts from the Thunderbird side. So a little bit, we're going to have some introductions, how you can participate in this call, some swag for that Kiki has prepared for the winners of this hackathon. Who is winning? Who is actually doing the most? It's, by the way, it's not about the winning, it's all about the participation. But we thought about giving some kudos to all the folks that are doing some amazing work out there, and also some trading topics and plus some tips and tricks that Kiki has prepared for you if you are interested to participate more and have any questions. So what is sumo? You are hearing us saying again this acronym called sumo, and people are like, what are those ladies talking about? Sumo stands for Support Mozilla. And it's a big community of enthusiastic volunteers and employees who are helping users around the globe. So we help millions of users by keeping a nice face and trying to make everything better for people that are using Mozilla products. This hackathon is all about replying user questions. This is what we are focusing on this week, but Sumo, our community, is not only about that. We also have very passionate contributors that are helping us updating and writing KB articles in English, or also known as knowledge-based article in English. So all those articles that you are reading about Mozilla products are written by employees, and also contributors have contributed to this. And we also have a passionate community localizing in different locales those articles that have been produced. The Ask a Fox event is this week. Essentially, it's a week-long event where all of us coming together with positive energy to help people on Firefox and on other stuff like, not other stuff, on Firefox and Thunderbird. So we are together as existing contributors, staff members like me and Kiki, Wayne and Heather, but also new contributors that are interested to learn what's going on. This is the schedule, what has already. We started the meetings on Monday. The event originally started on Sunday, but we started our meetings on Monday. We had 2 AMAs Tuesday and Wednesday with web performance team and web compatibility team. If you're interested to see that, those go on our YouTube Mozilla developer channel and see those AMAs. They're very nice. And thanks again to Dennis and Bas, who came from the teams to talk with our community. And today we are on what we call Festive Thursday. Today we have 2 meetings. The first is the Community Together number 2, which is this meeting right now. And later into the day, we have an Ask Me Anything with the Thunderbird team. So Wayne, Heather, and I believe also Ryan Folks, correct me if I'm wrong. We'll be there asking any, replying to any community questions that were pre-submitted or people ask on the time. Like a little bit about how to participate. By replying to 5 user questions, you get the Ask a Fox badge. If you're not know how to start, we have the link there on support.mozilla.org contribute forum. If you are more of a visual person, I also have link there, and you can also find it on our YouTube channel on how to get started on Sumo. Where Kiki has actually created a very thorough presentation on how to do stuff. And again, if you have any questions, don't be shy. We have our Matrix room. We are very nice people, and people like me or other contributors will help you get started. But we don't only have the Ask a Fox badge. We also have 2 what we call Easter eggs. If you want to get the Fox hand badge on your profile, then you need to find the 5 foxes that we have hidden in our knowledge base articles, and the 5 thunders in the knowledge base articles of the Thunderbird team. Make sure to PM for both Kiki, and she will award you the badges. And again, please don't forget to promote the event on social media and let other people of the amazing things that you are doing. A little bit about swag. So we didn't talk about this beforehand, but we wanted to award all the people that did an amazing job. So I believe, Kiki, is it for the top 10 or top 20 that we have swag?
Let me look at the landing page. I believe we have 25. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
20.
No? 20? Well, for the top 20, you're gonna get swag. Hey.
Well, to be precise, we're actually gonna give you the voucher, so you are free to choose whatever, like items you want to get from the swag store. But yeah, these are the options.
Yes, so kudos to the amazing designers that help us have those. I find them extremely cute. So if you actually want to win one of those, make sure that you get your answers in. And we're going to give you vouchers and you're going to get some swag. We didn't want to promote it beforehand, so we didn't get people spamming other people, but I think we are in a good place now to say, hey, there's swag. And we really appreciate all the work that has been done from all you folks out there. A little bit some kudos on current stats. This week we have had 89 contributors, 735 responses, and 514 threads that have been replied by all of you. So thank you very much for all your contributions and this amazing lift. I know sometimes it's frustrating. I know sometimes people are getting their frustration out on contributors, but I really appreciate all the work that has been done, and kudos to all of you who have done this amazing work. So far, we have 31 contributors that managed to get the Ask a Fox badge, 8 that found the foxes, and only 1 that found the thunders. So if you wanna be one of the ones that found the thunders, make sure that you find those thunders on the KB articles and pin Kiki to award you to the badge. And that wouldn't be no surprise for you who are familiar with our community, but the highest number of reply right now is Paul with 63 replies on also called Seburo. Congratulations, Paul. Denison and David are following Paul, and again, that doesn't mean anything in a way of like not that all level contributions are important, but we wanted to give special shout out for those people doing amazing work and contributing their time. Also, highest helpful rate. Next, I don't know exactly the username, SF House and Hose. I hope I'm not butchering your name. I apologize. And Chris all have 100% helpful rate. So amazing job from you folks on all the work you're doing. And here are our new contributors with the highest total responses. Those were people that they were not contributing before this. Mozilla 98, Starred Street, and as John, you are, we're very happy that you are in our community as our new entry, and we would love to see more of you. And don't be shy, get and introduce yourselves in our forums. So that is the end of my part of the topic. I'm going to check if there have any questions. Kiki, do we have any questions I need to reply?
Looking at the metrics, no questions so far. Let me look up on YouTube. Also, there's a question about, are those replies which mark as helpful? I guess this is a question about the helpfulness rate. I can totally.
Yeah, go for it.
You wanna? Yeah. So the helpfulness um,
Did we lose
rate
Kiki or
is
did we lose
basically
me?
counted as
Oh,
the helpful rate.
Kiki,
Can you
we
still hear
lost
me?
you. We lost you for 5
Okay.
seconds. Can you repeat?
Yeah. Let me just disable my videos because I have a not a stable connection. Anyway, I was saying that the helpfulness rate comes from the total helpful rate plus unhelpful rate. So if somebody's getting like 100% helpfulness rate, that means that nobody is giving them unhelpfulness rate basically, and all of them like give them helpful rate, even if it's only one vote.
By
So
the
yeah, I
way, the
hope that
helpfulness,
answered the question.
yeah, the helpfulness rate is this thumbs up, thumbs down that you get next to when you
Yeah,
reply to a question.
next to your reply.
Also, we do recognize that sometimes people say that it's unhelpful because the answer that we're giving them, it's not what they wanted to hear. So don't have that get you discouraged.
Mm-hmm.
Like it has been times with me when I'm telling like, well, that's not the Firefox issue. It's like it's your Facebook app issue. And people are like, no, it's Firefox. I'm like, well, I cannot convince you otherwise. But so sometimes we do recognize that people just are not happy because that's not the answer they were expecting to hear. But nevertheless, we wanted also to give kudos to people that they have been getting that rating. All right,
Mm-hmm.
Kiki, do you want to talk about the trending topics?
Sure. Before I go, before I talk about the trending topics, I want to just quickly add to what Constantine mentioned on the leaderboard stuff. We have Paul and Dennis, who are basically the regulars in the Firefox side, but David is on the Thunderbird side, and I actually eliminate Wayne because he's a staff member, so I don't include him. But Wayne has been doing a great job on the on replying as well this week. So thank you all so much. And also, it's important to note that next, who is on the highest helpfulness rate, is on the Italian forum. So he is basically a regular on the Italian forum. Um, we have a few other people as well on the Italian one. They just been migrated to Sumo, I guess like for the last like 2 or 3 years, so they're pretty new. But they have been doing a great job on the Italian side. So thank you for not just Next, but also for everyone's involved in the Italian community forum. Anyway, okay, I guess we can move on to trending topics on Firefox 143. So on desktop, we have three things that I would like to highlight. The first one is the Audible issue. Um, we have quite a lot of like votes on this problem, but there's also the bug report that I linked in this slide, which I will also share in Matrix or probably also on YouTube as well. But yeah, basically, many people mentioned that they cannot hear like anything from Audible. It just basically doesn't work in Firefox. And it's been mentioned 2 times from my understanding. But if you find other threads that mention the same problem, you can refer them to the bug report or just mention that, like this is a known issue and we are working on this. The next one is about OneDrive photos of the day doesn't load in Firefox. And this is a carryover. We have found this issue on the previous one, the previous version, 142. There's a link to the bug report. I believe this was originally found by Dennis Han, which is one of our contributors. So kudos to Dennis for filing this bug report. There is a sample thread that this is, still came up in 142 because the fix will just launch in, I believe, version 145. So this is still ongoing, but this, will be fixed in the in 145. And then the last one, this is not particular to 143, but I found more and more questions like this. So just a note, like you may, if you are starting to, to get involved in the forum, you may see this kind of questions about how to disable AI features in Firefox. We do have a few KB articles, but not one that kind of like mention all the features all together. Um, but I have a response that you can probably refer to people when they ask about these things, because it touches a few kind of like features. But in general, they should they shouldn't be enabled by default, and people can, like control if they want to enable the feature or not. So it's completely customizable, like all the AI features that we have in Firefox. Um, so yeah, that's for desktop. And if we move on to Android, so we have one on Android. I still have to look up for the bug report if we have any known bug report on this. But the problem is basically about Firefox Android no longer open links in external apps. So things like, I don't know, YouTube or Reddit, if you like open the link in Firefox, some people who may have this setting set up the way to open it in external app, um, a few of them noted that it no longer works. So there might be a bug because I see that the thread that I link here has a few votes. So we'll find out more and we'll update in the community, in the contributor forum if we see something already reported. Okay, move on to iOS. We have two issues that I see kind of like bubbling up in the iOS side. First is so this is something new because we just introduced the shake to summarize feature. And the icon for this is basically replacing what it used to be the reader mode icon in the awesome bar or the URL bar. Um, I still have to find a bug report for this. I look up on their GitHub repo, but I couldn't find anything. So I might file, even though this is probably not a bug because this might be intentional. But yeah, just a note that there is a uh, workaround for this, which is to just disable the summarize feature. If you disable that feature, you will get the reader mode icon back, so you can use it just like normally. And the next one is the change order of the tabs and setting menu after the iOS UI redesign. We have done a UI redesign on the Firefox for iOS side recently, and many people just have a mix of reactions. I actually like it, but yeah, I can understand that this may disturb their kind of like like muscle memory. So some people are complaining about the swap between tabs and settings menu on iOS, and there's also a connect thread. I just added it, so Constantina's slide doesn't have it, but there's also a connect thread that links to the same basically proposal from contributors about this to change the like the order back to the old just like the old time. But yeah, this is just to note that we are aware of this and we'll bring this to the team for consideration. Okay, so that is the trending topics for 143. I will stop here and probably just ask if there's something else that I may not be aware of. If you are aware of something else, like other problems in Firefox or Thunderbird that love would love to call out. Wayne or Heather, do you have something you want to call out from the Thunderbird side? Ooh.
No, I do not this time.
Mhm. Okay, well, Theme mentioned that there's a problem with Sumo login. I'm not sure if is there any issues with Kitsune? Constantina, are you aware of any issues with Kitsune?
No. So after this meeting is done, I'm gonna ping the engineers. I have no idea.
Yeah, thanks for bringing it up to our attention. I also see the other Christoph in Matrix also bring up about account.firefox.com, which I believe is related to it's either Kitsune or Mozilla account uh is the problem. But anyway, thank you.
I just want to confirm Tim's observance because I also cannot log in. I just get like an error card. The administrator's been notified.
Okay.
Incorrect. Direct. Maybe it's the accounts issue. It's not a support issue. But
No,
Yeah.
it's accounts built Firefox. There's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
all
But
right.
that's a problem for Simo also.
For those who are watching us live, well, here this open source for you. Team, do you mind pinging on Sumo Dev the engineers to keep them updated? As I am in the call and I cannot write on my Slack right now. Thank you, Tim. Tim is an
Anyway,
amazing contributor. Helps a lot.
oh yeah, theme is amazing. Okay, I guess we can move on to the last section, which is tips and tricks. Also, this is a fun one. I was talking to Constantina, like we should add memes in the presentation, and she sent me this meme, which I think would be perfect for this. So I believe for me, when I see the meme, I was thinking like I think troubleshoot mode is that like on and off switch that we need for troubleshooting Firefox issues. So I was thinking that, like bringing about troubleshoot mode is probably the perfect, like fit for this meme. So if you see something or like any kind of like issues in the community forum about Firefox, oftentimes troubleshoot mode will probably like solve the issue because troubleshoot mode is basically like making your Firefox get back to the the basic setting and also eliminate all the add-ons for temporarily. I should mention that. So you can like troubleshoot which setting or which add-on that may cause the issue. So this is a wonderful um, like first step if you want to help user troubleshoot their Firefox issue. There's a link to the article on how the troubleshoot mode work. You can learn more about that in the KB article that we linked there. There's also a general guideline. So this is more about troubleshooting, but also about anything else outside of uh, troubleshoot mode that you can try to suggest to users if they have issues with their Firefox. So hopefully that that helps. I want to mention that there's also some common responses that you can use pretty easily. So if you see any, uh, like common issues like, media or like video doesn't work, things like that, there's already a common response that we have that you can easily use. So you don't need to, like find the troubleshooting steps every time you run into a question in the community forum. And if you have any suggestions, like this is missing from the common responses, we should have this. Just let me know, ping me in Sumo, or just email me if you know my email, or just ping me on Matrix, whatever communication channel you prefer. We can definitely consider adding that as a new common response.
I just
Okay.
want to point out real quick that there's a troubleshooting mode for Thunderbird too that people can check out.
Oh yeah, I believe there's someone that also shared that. Oh, that it was about Firefox Profiler, which is the next thing that I would like to talk about. Anyway, okay, the next one is Firefox Profiler, which was shared by Beth in our first AMA about web performance. So Firefox Profiler is basically a tool that you can use to profiling, like browser performance, to analyze browser performance. Um, so, like if either the networking issue or media issue. So if you have any problem with video, audio, things like that, you can also analyze the problem with Firefox Profiler. It's a great tool. If you haven't been aware of it, you should try. There's also this Matrix channel. Let me look up what's the name of it. It's a fun name. Joy of Profiling. So there's the Joy of Profiling Matrix room on Matrix that you can join with. I believe many of our Firefox engineers. Oh, nice! It works again. Thanks for the update, team. I believe many engineers are in that room. So if you have any problems that you may want to bring to the team, you can share the profiler link in that channel. So somebody can help you kind of like debug the problem. Not yet in total. Okay, thanks for giving us a live update on the issue. Okay, anyway, I think we can move on.
Yeah, Constantina, I can mention that we have a knowledge base article that gives people directions on how to use the Firefox profiler in Thunderbird. And the matrix room that you mentioned is very helpful if people need further assistance in going through the profiler. I've frequently gotten help there as well.
Awesome. Wayne, do you mind adding the link on the chat so we can also pass it on people that are interested?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, I believe somebody mentioned that KB article from Thunderbird in the first web performance AMA on Tuesday. So yeah, please share the link and we'll make sure to add it in the slide uh, and share it with community, with the broader community. Oh yeah, this one. Thank you. Okie dokie. So last one I have is about just ask help from the other contributors as well as the forum moderators. I mentioned forum moderators because they have more power in the forum to do something. So in case you need help to, like mark something as spam, or if you have any dispute with other community members, things like that, don't hesitate to, like flag it in our platform, or just contact a forum moderator directly. There's also a link to the community or contributor forum that you can participate to just like ask questions, um like if you have something if you run into an issue that you don't know how to respond to, feel free to also ask around in that contributor channel or contributor forum. I highly recommend to watch the forum. There's a feature to watch the forum, so you will get a notification or an email notification every time there's a new thread, which is really helpful to kind of like keep updated with the community news. So yeah, I believe that is my last one. Oh, hold on. There's one more meme. I promise this is the last one. I found it funny. I This is a recent meme that I found on uh, Reddit. I believe there's a source there that I linked. But yeah, just appreciative note that I would like to share with you all. Thank you for choosing Firefox. Thank you for sticking out with Firefox. And yeah, thank you for participating in the Ask of Us event this week. We still have like 3 days, right? So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So those of you who still wants to participate, there's still time to win the badge, to win the vouchers. So this is your time. That's all for me.
Thank you, Kiki. I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna open the room if anybody has any questions, and I'm gonna also check on YouTube if anybody does. Oh, somebody says that they couldn't find any of the emojis or on the Firefox KB articles. Well, Kiki said, well, that's part of the challenge. They are there. I made sure they are there. So
Yeah, we're
I
not
encourage
lying.
you. We're not lying. I think Tim has, like, who is contributor in here has found them. So,
Just a simple trick. If you can find Constantina's profile, you could probably easily find those boxes in the KV article.
Kiki's giving away
That's
tips.
a cheat.
It's a cheat.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Oh, you make it too easy, Kiki.
I know. Anyway, I would love to hear from the others here, from the contributors. Like, how do you think about the event so far? I don't want to put anyone in spot, but
It's really nice. Just to say something. No, really, the AMIs are really good in the evening. It's good to hear from the different departments. And the hunt was fun. But for an old computer is it quite easy to find them all.
yeah. So do you think having the AMA in the evening, your time is better than any other time?
For me personal, it doesn't matter at this moment. Because I have all the time of the world now. But it's always difficult to find the right time.
Yeah, true, especially with people like in different time zones. There is a comment in YouTube. People need more events like that. That is underrated. Thank you, Harsh.
Thank you, Harsh. We will try to organize another one Q1 2026. but we appreciate that you folks are happy with this. It was also a challenge for Kiki and I to see if we could make it, if people would be interested in something like that. We see quite some good reactions, and we're happy this is happening. I don't know if anybody would like to add anything. Otherwise, we can close this call earlier. But in the meantime, I would like to encourage you to keep on contributing, keep on helping other users. Community means helping each other. Community means that we're doing it for fun and we're learning all together. If you have any questions, I always encourage people to ask. Trust me, like they are contributors in Firefox that they know Firefox way better than I do, and I'm learning from them every day. And I've been in this organization for more than 12 years. And so thank you for all that you're doing, folks. Thank you for being around. I would like to remind everyone that in an hour and 20 minutes roughly, the Thunderbird team also has an AMA. It's getting a little bit late for me, so I won't be able to attend it. However, the amazing Thunderbird team will be there to facilitate. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask the questions on the links that I have been sharing above, or you can ask them live. Again, a huge thank you for everyone who has participated. This event is not done, so if you still want to get your badges and if you still want to get your swag, go ahead and contribute. We will happy to see you around in the community forums, and if you're not shy, go ahead and say hi in Matrix in our forums. We would love to have you and welcome you in the community. Nas team has just informed us login works again for reals this time. So thank you very much, team, for the live updates. Thank you everyone for participating, and see you all around the web. Bye, folks.